What's happening, folks? Okay, I got Logan's merch. I got Jake's merch. I'm representing. Anyway, I'm going to do a reaction tape or whatever to Logan talking about his first girlfriend, Beth, who I've known for quite some time. So I'm going to do that. And hopefully you guys will have some fun with it. I'm also going to talk about the birds and the bees a little bit. So stay tuned. Back to Logan.
Girlfriend!
Alright.
So here's the thing about ex-girlfriend. She's from Ohio. She lives like a fairly regular life. Like, dude, like, is your life?
She's
it's
super sweet.
Like, classic. And she was my first love. Like, this is awkward now.
I'm going to pause this, but I'm partially responsible for Logan getting together with Beth. Logan had a volunteer for, he was in 9th grade, she was a sophomore. He had a volunteer for, put in some volunteer hours. So he decided to volunteer for this group, and I think they were called Youth Challenge. He's like, we literally pull up, he's like, Dad, let's just do it another time. He wanted to bail. I said, no, get out there, go do it. You got to volunteer, you're going to meet some people, and you're going to do something you haven't done. So just push through it, get over it. So let's see what happens.
Did I ever tell you I love you?
Oh, all the time.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, what a bitch. Me, not you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Here's why this was interesting is because she knew me before I got
Yes,
famous
she did.
in high school. I was 15 years old. I was like, wow, that girl's cute. I'm going to make her my girlfriend one day. And then I fucking did. Gotcha. Tricked you. Pretty cute, bro. I did. Thank you. Anyways, I just want to ask her questions to give you guys a little insight what I was like before I got famous on the internet.
The real Logan Paul.
The real
There are a
Logan.
few
Here we
people
go.
who knew me before this crazy life, and she's one of them, so let's do this. Was I always a chotch?
Yes.
Yes.
What made me a chotch?
Everything.
What do you mean? Like I've always been a douchebag?
Hold on. She said the same thing I did.
Logan just had a way of carrying himself that he was very self-confident, and sometimes it could come across as a chotch.
Yeah, and now that I have followers, like,
It's normal. It's okay.
it's okay.
Now you're Jake Paul's brother.
Now I'm
Oh, Jake Paul's brother.
God damn it, Jake Paul is my brother!
Yeah.
Go on.
I knew he was gonna like
It's
that
true.
one.
I always believed in myself. I feel like I've always been me, and then all of a sudden I got followers, so now it's like, oh, like that kid's like this crazy guy from Ohio. Like, nah, dude, I've always been a freaking nut.
Before he got into the entertainment industry, he was like always self-confident more in his academics and his sports.
You came to my wrestling matches.
I did.
Logan actually, she said that he was more in academics and sports, and we never ever had to tell Logan to study. And most of you guys probably know this, but he ended up having a 4.75 GPA. It was crazy.
You came to my state wrestling match. Such a supportive
We had
girlfriend.
a big fight after, but I did. He bought me a coloring book to make up for it.
God.
Funny because he's colorblind.
It's funny because I'm colorblind.
And I went to his state tournaments, or his qualifying tournaments at district. The only time I have seen him cry and have emotion.
Okay, so she's talking about the only time she saw Logan cry, and it was after districts, and he had to win this match to go to state, and he won the match, and I think it was really close, and he was so excited and so filled with emotion, he actually was crying tears of happiness, which he has done before, and he ran off the mat and just wanted to be by himself for a minute, and after they raised his hand, and some of the people didn't know why, so Beth is talking about this, which was cool that she was there.
Qualified for states.
I'd cry.
Yeah, he did. He
I'd
ran
cry.
off the mat just sobbing
I'd
and
cry.
covering
It
his
was
face.
a very tough match. I was sweating.
It was a tough
Also
match.
from my eyes. That was. Anyways.
It was good though.
Any weird habits that I have that the Low Gang might not know about?
Yes, he washes
Washes his hands.
after he eats, not before.
Why is that a weird habit?
Good.
Okay, so Logan does like to wash his hands a lot, and what Beth just pointed out is that he washes his hands after he eats, which a lot of times when we go out for wings and stuff he would do, which I knew, but I actually didn't pay that close
You
attention
want
to
to
it.
clean your hands before you put your
No,
hands on the food.
look, I will do both. I'm just saying, like, after I eat, I got these greasy paws, bro. Like, look at my phone right now, besides the phone case, which you can get now on loganpaul.com/shop. It's not greasy,
Gotta
bro.
plug.
Everyone's got
Gotta
this
plug.
greasy ass
Plug the
phone.
merch.
I remember he would leave the
Plug
cafeteria
the merch.
at school every single day after lunch and rush to the
Cause
restroom.
I'm Who's vacuuming out here, bro? I'm moving soon, so I can be a dick. How you doing?
So another thing
Vlogging.
that Beth used to do, and we do this at Christmas with Logan and Jake, and Beth would bring a couple of her friends over, and Jake would, and we would do chocolate covered everything. So we would literally spend half a day. We'd fill our kitchen table. We'd make chocolate covered pretzels, potato chips, Fritos, strawberries, wafers, Oreos. If you could cover it in chocolate, we did it, and we would spend half a day. And it was kind of a cool tradition because we'd all get together and do it. We'd fill the table up, then we'd make all these bags and give them away to other people as gifts. So,
Yeah,
anyway,
just the
Beth was always a part of that, and she was fun.
Is that,
Of course.
what did your parents think of me?
They did
Chach.
not like Logan.
What? Just because I got this mop hair?
Hold
Honestly,
on now.
I still think they don't like
Hold on. Hold the phones. Let me just tell you something. My boys were in high school. I always told them if they go on a date, they better go knock on the door. They better go in and say hi to the parents. They better shake their hand, mom or dad, talk to them for a few minutes, ask them what time they want the girl to be home, and make sure they're home on time by that. And I know that they did it because when my kids were in high school, I would run into their parents and they'd be, I have to tell you, your son was awesome. He came in and said hi, shook my hand, confirmed what time to be home, got him home on time. And I got those reports with both my boys. Ladies, let the man be the man. Men, be a man for the ladies. That's the way it's got to be. Back to what they're doing.
Sit on the Logan! Look at Logan!
Logan
Be married!
he's untraditional. He's not the kind of guy that will walk up to your door
Is there- wait, hold on.
and
Oh, wait,
shake
hold
your
on.
parent's hand.
No,
which I
that's
liked
wrong.
as a
What do you
young
mean?
young
I did that.
man.
What are you talking
He
about?
totally did that.
Fucking
Yeah.
gripped your dad's hand and looked him right in the face
That
and
he did.
said,
He
yo, I'm smashing your daughter.
Yeah.
Did it in a nicer way than
Yeah, no, it was more like 5 honks and then I ran out and went to your house all the time.
that. Whoa. My house is dope. What's the most romantic thing I did?
Oh.
So I don't know, you probably don't even remember this story, but it touched my heart. So Logan was not only a wrestler, but he was a football player.
Stud.
Finished his game, it was a really exciting game, and he was loading up into the bus, and he was leaning out the window, grabbed my hand, and pulled me up onto the tire of the bus, and we kissed.
Oh, that's sweet.
Very moving.
My Logie did that.
You're so romantic.
Bro, I just
Wow.
remembered that. That's cute as fuck.
That is so nice of you, Logie.
Babes. Oh, let's ask about my brother, fucking Jake Paul.
Aw.
What was he like? And like seeing how he's like changed.
Oh, yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
He's changed a lot.
A lot.
A lot, yeah.
A lot.
So Jake has made it obvious, but he didn't really like school at all.
No,
He was
Jake did
very
not like school.
reserved. He didn't feel like he ever fit in.
Jake was a dumbass. He still is.
Hold on now. Actually, I think Jake liked learning. He just didn't like the teachers because Jake was pretty smart. And while the teacher was sitting there yammering, blah, 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 whatever, Jake was already like 5 pages ahead of where the teacher was going. Or Jake was going, how does this apply to life? Or what is this going to do for me in the future? And the teachers just didn't like it. And Jake got out of line a couple times. And I actually made Jake apologize to the class and to the teacher once because he was being disruptive. And that was probably in like 6th or 7th grade. Because I told Jake that, when he was being disruptive, he was removing the opportunity for other people to learn. So I took that from him, and I made him apologize. So anyway, here we go. Let's see some more.
When you first saw me, were you like, damn, I'm going to hit it from the back? Or like, what was your first reaction?
Yeah, so I was a sophomore and you were a freshman. You walked in the athletic training department. I was like, dang, that guy's gonna be really cute when he grows
I remember
up.
you telling me this.
Yeah.
Now look at me.
Yeah.
He was like this little boy and I just thought he was gonna be so cute. And then how we started talking and met.
It was with our mouths.
Oh, wait. How they met? Let's hear.
How did we then progress things to be,
I volunteered for this program called Youth Challenge.
Oh, that's right.
And all confused and little. So
Yeah.
we spent a whole entire day in a canoe together.
And then she fell in love with me.
No,
and my
we
canoeing
both were
abilities.
dating someone at the time.
Oh, really?
Okay, so Logan spent the day with her canoeing for this youth challenge thing, and when I picked him up, he was like, "Dad, I spent the day with Beth Durst. She's a hottest girl in 10th grade. She's super cool, and I spent the whole day with her. And I was talking to her, and he was like, it was the best, man. I'm so glad I went. He was just jacked. And I'm like, well, dude, you got to follow up, you know? Go take the next step. I don't know, dude, you know, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, how to love Logan is just tolerate him.
Oh, she's right.
Tolerate me.
How
Literally,
to love Logan. Just tolerate him, right?
that's all you have to do. It's very difficult. I've fired 80 assistants because they can't tolerate me.
Yeah, he's a lot to handle.
Okay, Beth, I think
Oh, man.
we did good here.
No. So much dirt I know about you.
Like what? What's good?
Wrote me a letter one time and told me that you had a twin cousin that you ate in the womb, and I believed you for a solid year.
You
Oh,
believe
Beth,
that I
come
ate
on.
my twin cousin?
Yeah.
Are you good, bro?
I would never have considered Logan to be funny in college.
A lot of people say that.
I would
Yeah, a lot of
never
people
call him
didn't think of
comical,
him
and
as
so the
being
fact
funny.
that now he's in a line of business that all he does is entertain and make people laugh is
funny,
very ironic.
I'm comedy.
He is
He was
funny.
gonna work for NASA.
Yeah.
He wanted to work for NASA.
Oh, but now I'm vlogging. Look at me, Mom. Do you remember? Do you remember the first time we had sex?
Uh-oh, first time I had sex.
What was wrong about it?
The condom, bro.
Oh yeah.
You're kidding.
Don't use the one
condom
you
broke.
stored since you were 10 years.
So here's a message on this. Guys, always wear a raincoat, wear a condom, cover it up. Do not ever believe the girl you're going to be with is using protection. You need to be 100% certain, because if they miss one day, it can be trouble. Ladies, don't ever have sex without a raincoat, making sure the guy has a condom. If you guys aren't old enough or mature enough that want to go out and buy a condom, you shouldn't be having sex. Okay? Wrap it up. Cover it up before it goes anywhere. That's the rule. That's what I tell my boys all the time. Got to practice safe sex. You don't want to be a kid having kids. Okay? Respect each other enough that you demand that. If the other person doesn't want to, then they're not worthy. Oh, and here's the other thing. This is off subject, but ladies, if you ever get a guy that says he'll do it with me, or do what I want if you love me or you liked me, your answer back will be, listen, if you liked me, you'll wait till I'm ready. I know some of you guys aren't going to like hearing that, but that's the way it is. Okay? Back
Old
to
when
it.
you first learned what sex
I was waiting to smash for 6 years, bro. You've been like hanging around with us today. Like when we go in the streets and you like see people's reactions, what goes through your mind? Because you knew me when like,
Yeah.
you know, no one second looked at me ever.
Yeah, it's really difficult to wrap my head around you being famous. In my head, he's just my ex-boyfriend, who I'm still close friends with. Kind of pulls at my heartstrings a little bit.
Why?
Oh, that's sweet. It pulls out
It's
our
so
heartstrings.
sweet. It's just nice to see how many people look up to him. And
That
he
people are
always
looking
has
up to
been
him.
this awesome guy, even
And it's
though
true.
he's little Joshua sometimes.
You know, for all you haters out there, look, you can send us all hate in the world, but I'll tell you what, when you see people coming up to me or their mom or Logan or Jake and admiring them and crying because they can meet him and telling the stories that they tell, it does tug at your heartstrings, man. If it doesn't, then you're not human. If it doesn't tug at your heartstrings, you're a robot, man. But yeah, the love always far outweighs the hate, man.
All the time.
Yeah, but he really is. He's a good person to look up to. You guys don't see that sometimes. He is constantly working hard. You don't see him up till 4 a.m., waking up at 6 a.m., just editing, constantly on the road.
Dang, Beth, I didn't even tell her to say that. I thought you were gonna expose me. This has been dope.
That's the bomb.
All right, are you good? Are we good? I think that's enough. It's cool because, like ex-girlfriend said earlier, we're still good friends. We've kept our Ohio roots, and we're pretty good now. All right, and back to you, future Logan. Hey, okay, guys. So I hope you enjoyed
Okay.
that. Maybe you learned.
That's it. Anyway, that was good. Beth is a bomb. She's awesome, and that was cool. That was fun. I hope you guys had fun with it. And that's it, man. I'm gonna get back to it. Love you guys. Love the sport. Probably longer than you want to, but ladies, always be ladies. Guys, always be a gentleman. GP's out.